As soon as I hit live, you hear that? As soon as I hit live. Unbelievable. Okay. No one's here yet. I'm just waiting for Instagram to send out the notifications. Hey Jessica. Hey girl. Hey. It's gonna be a quick one for you all today. I'm not gonna be here long. I have to make content for my other channel. Hi ladies. Hey ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So tell me, are you guys enjoying the, the frequent lives? Should I keep doing them? Let me know. I'm waiting for more people to show up. Today we're going to talk about burning bridges. I think this is a very important topic. Guys, my lips, my blush and my lipstick is not peach or orange. This is the filter. It's pinky also. Hey, Katia. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do at least 2 lives a week. I'm going to try and see if I can keep this up as best as I can. I'm bringing my sister on board to be my assistant. So now that I'm going to be getting help, I should be able to put out more content for you all. So that's what I'm pretty excited about that. Next set of topics are always good. Thanks, girl. All right, you know what? So let's get started. Let's talk about burning bridges. All right, a lot of us have been networking a lot lately, and this is something that a lot of us have never really done before, or we never really saw the value of how important networking is. Because I always say, networking can open so many doors for you. Like, I'm not even kidding. And I always use Meghan Markle as the perfect example, because when I saw this is when it really hit me, and I felt like I was doing everything wrong. Because being in the level of community, being the hypergamous community, all we hear is freestyle, 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 and that's what a lot of us was doing, and it wasn't working for us. And that's fine, because we live and we learn. This journey is all about trial and error. But I remember when Prince Harry and Meghan announced their engagement, and I was looking at the stories and stuff like that, and I was like, there is definitely something in here that I'm missing. Everyone was saying that she read the Art of Seduction and whatnot, but when it came to me, I said she social climbed, she networked her way into the royal family. Her friend introduced her to the prince. And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, why don't I have friends like that? I need those type of friends, right? I'm looking at my sister in case you guys are wondering who I'm looking at, right? Wouldn't it be good to have those type of friends that know a prince, someone from the royal family? I was like, I need these type of friends. Like, what the hell? Like, I was looking at my friends like, y'all are some bums, but not really. I was kidding. All right, okay, but I was like, you know what? I need new friends, and I really need to put myself out there and network. And that was my plan for 2020. And of course, you all know the pandemic happened. So, everything came to a halt or whatnot. Well, why do I say or whatnot? I don't know. Everything came to a halt. And of course, I had to pull back and, focus on what's really important, focus on what was in front of me, being gratitude, So 2020 was a year for me where I experienced a lot of spiritual growth. Let me read this comment. She said, my friends introduced me to gunmen and drug dealers. You have friends like that? I've never had a friend that introduced me to a drug dealer or a gunman, because I knew that was something, that type of lifestyle was not what I wanted. So if you got friends like that, girl, you need to reevaluate those friendships. And this is what this topic is about, because we're going to talk about burning bridges and when is it okay to burn bridges. Because if you have just started networking, the last thing you want to do is start burning bridges right away. People of the lower class, because we did learn this. Jessica said, I always meet African scammers. That's because it's your network, so you have to change your network, Jessica. If you're meeting the same type of people all the time, or you're meeting people that you don't really want to be friends with, you have to step back, reevaluate your network, reevaluate yourself, your friends or whatnot. Don't completely burn bridges, because you never know, but in the end, I'm going to talk about when is it okay to burn bridges. All right, so what I notice with wealthy people is that they rarely ever burn bridges. Like, that's something that they don't really do. They don't do that. It's so weird. People of the lower class, I think we were reading this in Erotic Capital. People of the lower class, we haven't figured out an effective way to deal with conflict without cussing each other out, violence or whatnot. Wealthy people are really, really good at dealing with conflict in a more sophisticated way. Like, they are going to be really pissed off with you, or they might be disgusted with you, and you would never know. That's how good they are. They are really, really good like that. Free Hush Puppy. Girl, was it you that posted that video in the Discord yesterday? Because I watched that video from start to finish, and that story is so fascinating. Free Hush Puppy. So fascinating. Someone said diplomatic. Yes, they are very diplomatic. And, I always teach you ladies to always be in control of your emotions, because if you're not in control of your emotions, someone else will control your emotions for you. And you have to learn how to be diplomatic, especially as you go higher up in social rank. You're going to understand, you're going to realize how important it is to be neutral and diplomatic. Even in dating, Rachel said even in dating. Yeah, absolutely. So I noticed that they rarely ever burn bridges. Like, they will literally hate your guts, and they'll still call you out and ask you out to the events, because they understand that their network is their net worth. The wealthy people don't send their kids to college to get an education. They send them to college or Ivy League universities to network and meet students of other rich families. That's what they do. And it's very interesting, because it has always been about networking and alliances. Even back in the day with the royal family, they would marry into another royal family to keep the peace or whatnot, and to keep the wealth and the money. At the end of the day, they keep their circle small, but they rarely ever burn bridges. I don't see it happening often, and I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but that's what I've noticed from my experience. Hello, I've come from the explore page. What is this about? It seems interesting. Hi, we're talking about burning bridges and networking. All right, so now that you guys are networking, you have to make sure that you work as hard as you can to make real connections, genuine connection, because the connection has to be, or has to feel genuine. Because if the other person thinks that you're just a regular social climber, they're not going to trust you. And we have talked about this on the Patreon. We have talked about this in the paid group many times. And we have discussed, we even discussed this in the book club. We have discussed this extensively. So again, if you are on a hypergamous journey, it is very, very important for you to network and try networking into circles that are not going to introduce you to drug dealers and what was the other one? Gunmen. Like, that is so funny though. That comment was so funny. All right, so what I would recommend, if you have just started networking, don't rush. Take your time and build the friendship or the connection. Take your time and do it, because everything you do too quickly will always blow up in your face, and that includes friendship, networking, etc. Because every time you meet a guy and everything goes way too fast and you think he's the one, usually he's love bombing you, and usually he's a narcissist, and usually that never turns out well. So take your time, don't rush it. Oh my god, I made a live. Hey girl. Yeah, so do not rush it. You've got to be from my experience, the friendships that take a while to build and connections that takes a while to build have lasted the longest. relationship that I rushed into, even friendship that I rushed into, blew up in my face somehow or the other, because connections doesn't just happen like that. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to take your time and go slow and learn how to build trust with these people. And this is why I always tell you ladies, join a group, join the Rotary, join the Toastmasters, join a tennis club, look at your hobbies, find hobbies that are going to help you meet more high value people. And of course, if they've seen you all the time, they've seen you there every week, they are going to build trust. Yes, pace the relationship. Okay, you want to let Trixie out too for a second? Okay, I'm letting my cat out. I don't know if she needs to use the bathroom. Anyway, every time she will be sleeping, and when she hears my voice, she wakes up, and then she comes looking. Trixie, go outside, go. Good girl. All right. Yes. Okay. Pace the relationship. So, I'm taking private golfing lessons at a country club. That's awesome. I love that, Jessica, and that's a great opportunity to meet high value people, people that are not going to introduce you to gunmen. Because remember, going back to what I said about Meghan Markle, her friend introduced her to Prince Harry, and we all need friends like that. This is why networking is very important. Leveling up is very important, and you don't just level up your outfit or your makeup or your wardrobe or whatnot. You level up every area of your life, including friendships and acquaintances. So, why should you not burn bridges? Let's say, for example, you have a job and you left on bad terms. That's a bridge that you burn, because when you leave on bad terms, I don't know what the hell is going on with these dogs. I know, right? When you leave on bad terms, it's not easy for you to go back, because they are not going to want to take you back if you go back. I'm going to give you guys an example of when I learned how important it is not to burn bridges, because when I was younger, I didn't know any better. I would just quit my job and don't say anything or whatnot. Okay, now I can go back to my last job if I wanted to go back and work. I can call them up and go back. I can even get a promotion or even a raise of pay if I wanted to, because I did not burn bridges when I left my last job. I'm going to also give you guys another example. There was this one time I worked at this place, and I left on good terms, and I did not like the job. I don't really want to go into it, but I remember, me and the manager, we made a connection in the sense that, we had like a really good relationship. It was more professional. It wasn't inappropriate or anything like that. I remember calling up that person, and I reached out to them. And guys, always remember to always ever so often reach out to people in your network. Do not be a stranger, and do not let years go by where you're not reaching out to people, because if you're reaching out to people ever so often, they know that you are there and they will believe that you care about them. So it's always good to reach out to people. Birthdays. Remember people's birthdays. That's one thing that you should remember. Also Christmas, and there are always excuses that you can use to reach out to people. Special occasion, maybe it's their anniversary or it's their birthday or whatnot. Always remember people's birthdays and reach out to them on their birthday with a nice email. Okay, do not write on their Facebook page. I mean, I do that, but if this is someone that you value, don't write on their Facebook page. I reach out to them personally, on a personal level. If you have their phone number, give them a call and wish them a happy birthday. If you know maybe they had surgery recently, or they have been struggling with their health, reach out to these people. So I reached out to him, and I say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And he was like, oh my God, I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm starting this new job, and I'm the general manager there, and I would love to bring you on board. And I got the job. I didn't even have to apply for the job or anything like that, y'all. So back to networking. If you are still in the workforce, do you know that 80% of jobs are not advertised? 80% of jobs. So if you're looking at jobs on websites where they advertise jobs, on recruiting sites or whatnot, that's like 20% of jobs that you have access to. So 80% of jobs are not advertised, and this is where networking comes into play. And this is why networking is important, because you never know. Okay, and once you build a connection with people, they will always remember you, they will always consider you. If they know, let's say for example, they know that you do nails, and this is just a basic example. You made a connection with you network and you make connection with people, and they're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to put you onto this person because she's looking for someone to get her nails done. And next thing you know, you have a new client, and your client is wealthy, and she's paying you a lot of money, giving you great tips, and putting you on to her other friends. So this is why networking is important, and you avoid burning bridges as best as you can. All right, so that's what I wanted to cover. Also, you have any questions? Is there anything I should cover? Like, okay, yeah. So, when is it okay to burn bridges? Um, you have to know this for yourself. I feel like if you feel like in your gut that this person is not going to be good for you, this person is toxic. If the person is a narcissist, it's okay to burn bridges with that person. If this person is backstabby, it is okay to burn bridges with that person. If the person has like a bad reputation, maybe they had they have like a violent past, or maybe they assaulted someone, that's a good reason to burn a bridge with someone. Let me read this comment. Networking will get you into doors your degree may not. Absolutely, I love that. And I posted, are you in my group? Are you in my paid group? I posted that in the group. I know people that get jobs that require degrees because of their network. I know people that get jobs that require degrees because of their network. Okay, yeah. I posted about that in the paid group, and that is true because networking is most definitely going to get you into places where your degrees won't. And please, ladies, understand that networking is very important. If you are, by the way, if you are just joining and you missed the beginning of this live, I'm going to post this live on my YouTube channel. Hit the link in my description and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you join my free group on Facebook. All right? All right. Yeah, you can also join my Patreon, but you guys already know that. Just hit the link in my bio, and come join, sign up, join the free group if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because apparently I'm picking up someone from the explore page. Like, I had no idea that your live videos goes on explore page. I didn't even know that was possible. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for mentioning that. Now that I know this, I have to be more. I don't know. I feel like I get this pressure that I feel I have to be more professional. How to dress when networking so not to be too intimidating? That's a good question. All right, Jessica, what I would recommend is that you pay attention to the circles that you want to network in. One thing, especially if you are coming from a place where you are not used to being around wealthy people, you're not used to being around high value people or whatnot, people watch, all right? People watching. Go to these places and look at what the women are wearing and try to match it. Of course, don't wear the exact same thing that they're wearing. Of course, you are going to bring your own individual twist to it, because at the end of the day, you are an individual and you want to stand out in a good way. You fit in, but yes, you still stand out in a good way. Just look up the psychology of colors. Yes, that's a good one too. Do you know when you wear blue, when people wear blue, people assume that you're a really good person, and instead they assume that you're trustworthy. Whenever I go to an interview, well, I don't go to job interviews anymore, thank God, knock on wood. Whenever I go to a job interview, I always wear blue. So if you want people to trust you, start wearing blue. Okay? Red is a great color to wear on a first date. If you want this guy to be crazy over you, you wear red. All right? So I hope that this was helpful. Jessica, was this helpful? Let me know. Let me know if it was helpful. Does it matter if it's light or dark blue? I don't think it matters, but I feel like, the darker blue is more of a powerful, it's too close to black, So I would prefer like a light to mid-tone blue. I always go for the light blue. I wish, I don't have the dress that I wore to my last job interview. But Joy, bring me something blue from my closet, because most of the colors in my closet are of a kind of light to mid range blue. Light blues are for more casual settings. Yeah, but if you have like a light blue pantsuit, that's a nice color to go to a job interview, I think. Dark blue is professional, yes. But I feel like dark blue, like navy blue, is way too close to black, if you know what I mean. So I wouldn't wear dark blue. I never wore dark blue to an interview, because I see myself as a feminine woman. I want people to, when I go to this job, I don't want people to think that they can get me to work like a dog in there. No, I'm going in. They know that I'm a soft person. I'm gonna come and do my job, and I'm getting out. You like this dress? Yes, I like this dress too. I posted a picture on my other Instagram account. If you want to follow my other Instagram account, just go to this account and see. I'm only following like 3 people on here on this account. Just follow my main account, Mimi Von Snatch. She brought everything. Okay. Well, not everything. Okay, this, you guys remember this dress? This is, okay, I wouldn't recommend you wear patterns. I did wear pattern to my last interview, but the dress was very conservative. It came with a nice belt, and it was long sleeve, and the neck was all the way up to here. But I put a belt and cinched it at the waist. This is a nice blue. Let me see the other one. But I think this blue, this shade of blue, because they're like different shades of blue on here. Like this blue right here, I think this is a perfect blue. This one right here, perfect blue for a job interview. It's right in the middle. It's not light and it's not dark. Hey, oh, that's Jessica. Jessica said beautiful. Oh, Jessica, why did I thought you were someone else? Anyway. I need glasses, I swear to God. Alright, any more questions, guys? Okay, let me go back to reasons why when it's okay to burn bridges. Again, I'm going to go over what I said earlier. If the person is narcissistic and an overall toxic person, it is okay to burn that bridge. If the person is trying to sabotage you, or the person have attempted to sabotage you in the past, or maybe they did sabotage you, then yes, by all means, absolutely burn those bridges. Because the last thing you want is someone that hates you and is just out to destroy you. I would also recommend, ladies, that if you are still in the workforce, read the 48 Laws of Power. We read that book in the book club, and we still have the recordings on the Patreon. For those of you, if you are on my Patreon and you haven't listened to the replays of the 48 Laws of Power, where we discussed it and break it down, I would recommend that you go and listen. The 48 Laws of Power is going to help you so much. Ladies, remember that I always teach delayed reaction, controlling emotions, and always read the 48 Laws of Power, because you are going to be amazed by how quickly you can advance and how well you're going to do in the workplace. Anyways, yeah. So those are some reasons why it is okay to burn bridges, because you don't want someone sabotaging you. You don't want somebody. Hannah said I'm late. That's okay, Hannah. I'm gonna post a replay. You don't want someone trying to steal from you, or if someone is saying bad things about you behind your back, trying to muddy your waters. It is okay to burn bridges. Other than that, try to avoid it, because always maintain your network. The bigger your network and the more higher up in social ranking network, the better for you. All right, and always remember that networking will open doors that degrees wouldn't. All right, so that's my message today, ladies, and I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to ask questions if you have any. Let me know if you have questions. It's pretty hot today, y'all. It's pretty hot. Okay, so wait, nobody got any questions? So can I end this live? What's going on with you all? Any questions, ladies? All right. So since no one has any questions, thank you, ladies, so much for watching. Okay, thank you so much. It's nice to meet you. I'll see if I can join your Patreon. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you. Um, just check out my YouTube channel before you sign up. Make sure that I'm the person for you, okay? And make sure you come join my free group. Okay, check the link in my bio. Alright. Katya said, yes, I do. Once you burn the bridge, what do you do if you see them again? What I would do, like what I would normally do, I would be very cordial to the person, especially if it's like a work bridge that I burn. Do not run and hide or anything like that, and don't avoid the person. If you can avoid them, yeah, go ahead and avoid them. But if you meet them like in a social circle, just be cordial, just be polite, be nice, don't be rude, and if you can strike up a conversation, that's fine. Because sometimes I have done that in the past, and that happened to me where I met the person. But in every case, every instances, I was cordial and say, hey, how you doing? It's nice to see you again, yada yada, and that's it. How do you completely change your circle without seeming pretentious? Why do you think you're gonna be pretentious? You don't completely change your circles. Remember when we read the Social Climbers Bible, you reach out to the network that you have right now, and it basically shaved down the people that you want to keep around you. So I don't think your circle is just going to change like that overnight, because of it will change gradually. And if it's a gradual change, nobody is going to notice. And if someone notices and they're salty about it, they're just being a hater. If you were in the wrong, be polite, cordial, and act like nothing happened. People are watching. Yeah, that's what I did. That's basically what I did. I was polite, cordial, and I acted like nothing happened. I never mentioned what happened, because you would be surprised that sometimes people do forget, especially if it's a workplace. But if it's like a more personal connection, then I can understand how it can be more awkward. But in every case, just be cordial and polite. Katya said I need to revisit the Patreon event. Okay, girl. Yeah. In every case, just be cordial. That's the best advice I can give you right now. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. Alright, so ladies, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys here again. I'll probably try to go live here again on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to keep up doing like 2 lives a week. I think I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good for the past 2 weeks, right, y'all? Alright, so I'm gonna end the live here, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to upload the replay to my YouTube channel real soon. Bye, y'all.